How are you so perfect when there's nothing on you? Baby, I'm about to put that on you. Nobody knows the way I know you.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
You already know what fucking time it is.
Drake said, I'm not apologizing for shit and I choose violence. Fuck that peace shit.
Y'all niggas need to hop on them white people shit for y'all to...
Right.
Cause now we got
bad blood.
What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king, he a son, nigga? Talk to him, nigga! Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm a six guy, cash flowing, able bread out here tripping. The shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne.
Cole, why did you bow out of a fight you was winning?
What type of fire you smoking on? Drop a 50 bag for the mom in the spot. Drop a 50 bag.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Janae.
Say no. Your main man.
And we're back with another banger for you guys.
So, we was away for the weekend. We had some business to take care of, but we just got off a flight. And what we've been talking about all weekend, so I already know y'all know Drake dropped another diss track to Kendrick. I ain't get a chance to put my armor on, so we gonna do it plain. But this one is called Tailor Made, and obviously everybody been hearing a lot about it. I tried to stay away from everything because I didn't want no spoilers on it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on the internet.
I heard everything pretty good. From what I heard, I know you heard about the AIs of Tupac and Snoop on there. I'm
really interested to see that. The fact that he was able to come back twice that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, niggas ain't moving in a timely fashion, but I'll say this at the same time. As much as we play around, I would prefer Kendrick take his time and bomb rather than rush it and come with some bullshit, because that'll affect his legacy. Yeah. That whole boogeyman persona, that shit is gone.
You're right. He needs to have some shit to say.
But I think Drake is playing brilliant chess right now. Like the way he doing it, the way he's positioning his pieces, and the way everything is falling into place, it couldn't be more strategic. Yeah. And I did see a clip of when Snoop Dogg was kind of reacting to them talking about it. I'm sure he don't give a fuck about it. Because, at the end of the day, niggas got to go through their own trials. Right. Now, will I say that he co-signed it? Maybe, maybe not. But he don't seem to be upset about it. It's like, go at that nigga.
Right, do what you got to do.
Y'all grown men. I'm not going to coddle him just because we from the same coast. Do your thing.
Right, the fuck. That
but
ain't nothing to do with him.
I'm excited. Push-ups was fire. We're gonna drop the link down below to that reaction.
It's lit. You make sure
that shit is fucking hilarious, bro. But tell me if you expecting anything. It ain't gotta be long-winded. Just let me know if there's anything you expecting.
Man, he was already talking a bunch of shit in push-ups, so let's see if he just.
How do you feel about the way that he's playing this?
I think it's smart. I think dropping like push-ups and then like no response and then you drop another one, like what's taking you so long?
I guess we'll wait on you. No, he said while we wait on you.
Right. I guess we'll wait.
I don't.
He's he's poking at him like, and I love that. He started. Me
personally, we'll talk about it at the end because I got some thoughts on it, but I just want to see what he talking about. All right, you ready? I'm gonna be driving, but I'm gonna still try my best to pay attention to everything he talking about.
Let me put my safety on, y'all.
Yeah, you got it.
I ain't trying to get too lit.
I want them in the comments like, you don't pay attention to the road. Hold on. All right, I'm ready.
All right. I'm excited.
Me too.
Illuminati. Guns rise again. Damn. You can see it in my eyes again. Kendrick, we need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name, it's some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous.
Hold on, I gotta park my wheel.
He said I gotta concentrate real
I heard
quick.
Tupac, nigga. I gotta see.
Yeah, this is different.
This nigga Drake is a fucking evil genius.
This is different. Okay, I can take my seatbelt off.
No, for him to be obviously the trendsetter the last 10, 15 years, for him to embrace what music is becoming with his AI generated shit and use it to his benefit, the strategy is genius.
Beautiful.
So I gotta, and the beat is so classic. Let me see what you talking about, nigga.
Kendrick, we need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't Brady your name, it's some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a kid for me.
Hold on, two things. First of all, I love the fact that he's taking the approach of basically you disappointing your fucking hero. Taking that nigga hero. All right, for example, I've said that in every video so far. What do I compare Kendrick to? The Tupac of this generation, because I compare Cole to Biggie.
Yeah.
But the reason it's always been pushed on you that with the way Kendrick put his message out there and the way that he's articulating his message over these last few years, that's the biggest comparison we can make for him. But to put this in like the fact that take care of that shit for me, bro. You disappointing me from beyond the grave.
That's crazy.
I like the fact that he taking him high. It seemed like he's about to uplift him. Like, I need you to get a win for our coast. And then it's going to go somewhere different.
Gonna go somewhere.
I'm telling you, he's a genius
That's like
right now.
a mind game. Like.
And two, I had a conversation about this when we was just away in Florida. You hear he just talked about that line about the whole pedophilia thing.
Yeah.
He took that off the board. So now you don't have a bomb.
So what you gonna say, Ken?
Hold on, man. He's playing this shit beautiful.
Kendrick, we need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't Brady your name, it's some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a kid for me. Heard it on the Buddin podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg, had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl, he gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos, he is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs, you gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I seen you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to home, girl, cause running others up, I would've refused. For these industry relationships, she not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless it's in
He fucking him up on this joint. He fucking him up on this joint. Yo, this shit is so exciting because also on top of all of that, he giving Tupac a whole new flow. Oh, this shit is crazy. I'm trying to see if somebody in the comments. There's always a nigga that be too hype and put all the lyrics.
Not Tupac coming at you.
No, the flow's stupid too. The flow's stupid. He getting
Yeah.
off on this joint. Damn. Of course, niggas not yet.
When you need them, they not there.
That's weird. Let me take it back a couple of lines.
girl, he gotta get abused. All that shit about burning podcast, it's gotta be true. Baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a kid for me. Heard it on the Buddin podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg, had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl, he gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos, he is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs, you gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I seen you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to home, girl, cause running others up, I would've refused. For these industry relationships, she not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say, I just pass it to Snoop. That's you. What the
Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Yo, this shit is crazy.
That's insane.
Go ahead. Talk to me a little bit about it.
Nah,
We get all in depth at the end, but
I'm just blown away at the fact that it's fucking AI Tupac and AI Snoop. Like, what the fuck?
what you think of the rapping though?
I think he did great. The flow was great.
What you think about like how it's one of them things that like, yo, you disappointing me, bro.
Yeah, I like that. It's like hearing that from somebody that you look up to. You like,
even if you know it's not real,
right? But like,
it's a beautiful move psychologically.
Psychologically,
because that's playing on your insecurities as an artist as well. I know Kendrick dived a lot into mental health, so I'm sure everybody deals with insecurities of getting those thoughts in your head of inadequacy or feeling like you're not doing justice for the people around you. He's talked a lot about that.
Right.
So who's to say that thought hasn't crossed his mind? Certain moves he may have made in his career, he like, man, Tupac probably would have, not to say he knew him or anything like,
right, but you know,
but just one of them things like the legacy of what I've tried to carry on to the next generation. Am I doing it correctly? Because I'm not moving at the same pace.
Drake is moving very smart.
He's moving like a fucking genius.
Like, how did you come up with this?
And first of all, let's get into the fact that he was like, he said they calling you the boogeyman, so go do what you do.
Right.
Unless you taking the time to let us know that that's not really you. That's
taking
like,
too long to come back.
If you gonna come out talking that shit, nigga, people put you on that pedestal. You gonna have to show up.
For these industry relationships, she not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us that's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say, I just pass it to Snoop.
That's you. What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move.
That's when we was talking, when I said last week, how probably like 10 years ago, like all of the West Coast legends had that, it was a concert where they literally passed Kendrick the torch. Okay. It was like, you next. It's your time to take the West Coast to that next level, where they was all crying on stage and all of that. That's what they talking about.
Okay. Damn.
I'm telling you, poking at his insecurities really right now.
What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show this fucking aisle. Who's boss on the West? Now's the time to really make a power move. Cause
you gotta show this fucking aisle. Who's boss? That's hard.
I like that.
That's hard. Little slice. I like little slice shit
hard,
like that.
Some shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show this fucking aisle. Who's boss on the West? Now's the time to really make a power move. Cause right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan of how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Doubt you know the B.O.G. never fucking doubted you. But right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the land gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from
what the fuck you about to do?
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the land gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You tryna let this shit die down. Nah, not this. You out of the loop.
Turn this shit up,
You
bro.
trying to let this shit die? Nah, nigga,
Turn
nah.
this shit up. Turn this shit
Top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You tryna let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved, y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose. Yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift.
biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she got the milli, gonna do a milli rock on your head top. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend, like. I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling right now. I know it. In a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, this shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
Did he say he liked the Beyonce challenge, the mute challenge?
This is bad.
Yo.
Now I can pull off. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first because I wanted to take the time to really listen and embrace what was being said this time. Cause it's like take all the energy to the side. The last one, the beat had you on bounce.
Right.
But this time I wanted to focus because the beat told me they was really rapping this time.
Yeah.
So I want you to go first and then I'll go.
Well, like we already said before, the fact that he had his fucking Tupac and Snoop on here, and you said that they passed him the torch
to carry the game.
To carry the game.
Basically.
I like that. Like we said, psychologically, like damn.
He poking at his
he's
insecurities.
poking at him because, like you said, I'm pretty sure he had those thoughts before.
Of course.
And then fucking Drake just bombing him again. He said, and I agree. He said, you better have some shit to say whenever you drop.
Yeah.
It better be some real shit. Like, it better be hot. And then he's like, y'all playing chess, but you ran out of moves. Clearly.
He said since that like that verse, nigga, you've been very unenthused.
Yeah, like, what's up with that? You had all that energy on that song. What's up?
Boy, talk to me about like anything that stood out apart from that. Like apart from just the all that shit to the side. Talk to me about like how the rapping was. Are you impressed by the rapping?
Yeah, I think it matched the beat and everything. Like the beat was hard. I knew the beat gave like this about to be lyrical, so I think they did it justice. And yeah, I think it was hard. It's like just poking a bear. Like the first one was like, I'm gonna go at you, and this one was just like, nah, I'm just poking at you because it's fun now.
Yeah.
It's just
at
fun
this
now.
point, he bullying him.
Yeah, he bullying him, and it's like, I want you to say something, and you might not. And by the time you do, like he said, he's waiting for it to die down, and it's like,
it never will.
Don't wait until your album come out to this. Like, no, we don't want that.
And do you got any more else to add?
Go ahead.
You can rate it too. You know, it's a different type. It's just not a regular song, but if you want to, you can rate it as a diss compared to what you've heard from other people. If you want.
Well, I'm gonna rate it like an 8, only because I like the fact that he's really picking on him. Like, I like that. Like, if you're gonna start with somebody and then go quiet, now I'm popping my shit.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you got to be ready to finish your food.
Yeah.
You can't, man. I agree with you.
Like, how you gonna start with me and then run?
You said you gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give it an 8. Like, you can't just start beef and then run away.
I completely agree, and that go with every factor of life, music or whatever.
Yeah, 8.5 because of the AI. I think that was creative.
What made it lose 1.5?
Well, I gave it an 8.
I said what made it lose 1.5 is out of 10, ain't it?
Only like, well, it's probably a lot of things that went over my head. It was just like, it was very lyrical.
I respect you for saying that.
So, you know, like, I give it an 8.5.
Because you know them people in the comments, they going, oh, you probably missed this anyway.
I'm only a girl.
Like the fuck.
But I mean, I feel like you articulated it well. First of all, where I'll start is, that's not an option. Not responding isn't an option.
That's not an option, yeah.
For multiple reasons, and we could go into that for a long time. One, this is what hip hop is. The moment you stop responding after initiating, you lose. Two, the persona that you've given yourself to be this rap titan, the one that people scared to step in the ring. I've heard since you came out that people don't want no problems with Kendrick and compare his level of ability to what Eminem is. If you don't respond, you lose.
Yeah.
You lose respect.
Simple as that.
And if that happens, J. Cole is off the hook. I don't want to hear niggas no, because at least he said something.
He said something, yeah.
You can't initiate by dissing on somebody else's album And then when they come directly, which is what Ross asked him to do, if you're going to talk about us, talk directly. You do that, you still don't respond, you lose.
Yeah, automatically
And
disqualified.
I like the fact that it was brilliant chess. The AI obviously was impressive. I thought that was very smart because it was more a psychological play than anything that was supposed to be.
Right.
I think he gave Snoop and Tupac a different type of flow, and that was impressive in itself. Two, I like the fact that all of the ammunition that anybody could have said he would use against Drake, he took it off the board.
Yeah, that right there is just
That's
bad.
genius.
That's genius.
But it's genius though.
Bad for him though.
Because it's anything that you got to say. We live in a generation where everything is built off of shock value. People that do anything for clout, anything for attention, anything to have a viral moment. We at a point in rap beef and hip hop has always been, you got to have some information that's going to blow the masses away.
Right.
So, unless he has something real concrete, I don't see, I said this to them over the weekend, over rapping is not going to win this fight no more.
It's not.
And even at the end of the song where he said, you better have a quintuple entendre, some shit that I don't even understand or comprehend. But I say this all the time. Somebody trying to over-rap their position don't make it impressive.
It's not impressive. We know you can do that.
We know you got cadences. We know the flow's crazy. We know you can rap. That's cool.
You gotta come with
but
facts,
you got to
man.
come with something that's going to win this fight. All of that shit to the side is done. I like the fact that he poked at his position as a man. He said, you talking all this hot shit, but that's the people around you gassing your head up. You ain't never been in no real strife with no grown man.
That's
And
a
he
fact.
said you getting intimidated by all the publicity. Drake is basically saying, like, I'm taking you to heights that you're not used to. Not to say that Kendrick isn't super extremely popular, but no, like, you getting disrespected in the public eye for the first time.
Yep.
People always say you scared to mess. It's the first time. All it takes is one nigga, the toughest nigga on the block, get punched in their face and you figure out they soft.
Right. That's like.
Just because somebody try to bully with no opposition don't make you the guy.
Yeah.
All it takes is one man to fuck him. That's all it takes one time.
It's like he made his move without thinking. He
And
made the wrong move.
But I mean, you know, I'm gonna be objective. We won't say yet that he made the wrong move because I don't know what he has prepared.
That's true.
And I'll say this like I said in the beginning. I prefer for you to take your time and make this one count because it has to.
It better count.
And I like the fact that he used the AI voices strategically. It wasn't in a place to just disparage him. It was in a place of purely psychological. He basically was saying through people that he respect what he probably thinks already.
Right, which is like, damn.
It's like, you know, we believe in you, but what you gonna do? You gonna take this shit lying down? He's like, man, you at this point, you embarrassing us. You gonna have to go fuck his bitch or something.
Yeah, real shit.
You gonna have to do something disrespectful.
Something,
but
like-
that's what it's getting to that point. This was just a taunt track, but I am really impressed with it.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
I'll give it a 9 because I think it was very well thought out. I think it was very direct, and I think it did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
I still don't feel like this was the bomb, but I feel like this was a brilliant check move.
It really was. Now, if he dropped something else.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. He in perfect position to not have to drop again.
Right.
If you don't say nothing, all it's gonna take is a post and he won.
He made 2 moves.
And amazing ones too.
What? Cause that John gave me 50. That
That
shit
joint- But
hard.
it's like this shit, for what it stood for, this blew that out the water.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I got anything else to add. I just feel like he played it very well. What you think about how he used the AI voices?
I think they were good. They sounded just like them.
It was like, it sounded like a perfect blend of him. You could tell it was him and AI.
Right.
I say it like that.
Yeah. Snoop sounded real spot on. I won't even lie.
They both did.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it transitioned so well. I like the fact that he used the lines and flows of everybody to transition into the next verse. He made it more conversational.
Right.
Drake got a good way of turning stuff more so into a song. That's the chess move. He made it conversational, like he was sitting down with his idols talking about why this nigga is being disrespectful.
Right.
Y'all need to talk to your boy because he
Right.
showed off and he acting bad right now. What y'all gonna do about it?
Acting real scary right now.
And it was like, now that your big brothers talk to you, now I'm gonna get back in there. Yeah, that's right, but let me talk. That's crazy.
Right.
That's really crazy.
He said like the Beyonce challenge, you on mute. He ain't lying.
And he gonna keep bringing up the fact that Taylor
Swift.
man.
He said I changed my dates around when Taylor Swift about to drop.
Respectfully.
Right, because that's come on. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's a different animal. But comment down below your thoughts. Let us know if y'all feel like we exaggerated the point and it wasn't as impressive as we feel like it is.
Right.
It is, but
let us know what y'all think.
Get your bars off. Let us know your thoughts, and of course y'all gonna comment stuff that y'all think we missed. I promise we don't miss anything. Yeah. There's just no need to comment on every slight thing. Because not everything is necessarily a bar. It was just something slick to say.
Right.
Like and subscribe. Turn on your post notification. This is part literally obviously you don't know about our channel, but everything playing in his favor.
Right.
To have part 6 for Drake is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So turn on your post notification bell. Hopefully we got a part 7 with Kendrick soon.
Yeah, probably in a year.
Bro, he's on a time limit.
He already passed my 48-hour mark. Y'all heard what I said in the last video. I gave him 48.
Trying to think. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
That was Tailor Made by Drake. This number 2.
This shit is crazy, though. I just don't have no words. Like, it's crazy out here.
Man.
The men are fighting.
They're shooting. They're shooting outside. Yo. So let me ask you this. Just the last thing I say. Where could it go from here? Does he even have to make another one?
Drake don't gotta make no more. He made 2 moves.
This is checkmate.
It's just waiting now.
Do you feel like, and I'll give you a chance to say it in front of them, is there any way Kendrick wins this now? Or do you agree with my perception that just out-rapping him won't do it this time?
Unless he knows some shit about Drake that no one else knows.
And you can't be federal. That's the thing about rap. You can't do nothing that could potentially get somebody locked up because
now you
a fed. Yeah, it can't be federal. So it got to be something that's in the words of my bae. It got to be T, but it can't be jailhouse T. That's crazy,
it got to be T, but you can't be so like.
Don't be. Yeah, you can't be federal. So that's asking you that. Is there any way he wins this?
He gonna just have to fight him and win.
He gonna have to beat him up.
And
he pulled his card on that. You ain't never been in no strife with no man.
If he try to fight him and lose, then fuck it. I don't think it's anything he can do. He just gonna have to shock us.
Do you see anything?
I don't think so. Like, did he just diss people and just be like, I'm just gonna leave it at that?
Cause bro sent me the other day. I guess word out there is that he's supposed to be dropping the album in May. If that was the case, that's corny as shit.
That's corny. May?
That's corny. But no, fuck the time frame. It's just the fact that you did this as a rollout for a project that's corny.
That's always corny.
And it didn't work out the way you thought it would. That's the bad part.
I really hate when artists stir the pot up just because they got music coming out.
I think that's trash.
That's trash.
And we expect more from you.
Yes.
You don't have to do that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
You could have just dropped. It would have been good.
What did that say? Even Cole said, I got here off of bars, not no controversy.
Right, now why you starting?
You acting like a little kid.
Yeah, like Cole said in his, like, you wait till I'm popping to trying to diss me, but when I was not popping, it was all love and shit. Like, fuck out of here.
It's like when shit was different, we ain't gonna act like Cole ain't helped that nigga get the record deal.
Right.
He ain't produced some of his earliest big stuff. It's just like,
yeah, lucky Cole is in a
y'all
positive
lucky,
space.
Yeah, you lucky,
because
humble.
I'm pretty sure he would have really talked his shit more.
I'm gonna be real. The reason why he lucky, if Cole wasn't in his enlightened phase, him and Drake would have dissed him together.
And that would have been bad for him.
Man, this is dangerous.
Hands off.
But I think I did have something to say. The last thing I wanted to say, I think Drake got a good way of being dismissive in a way that's just as disrespectful as giving you a bar. He said, in the rest of y'all niggas, I'm gonna come back for y'all, but let me focus on y'all, the head of y'all.
Right.
You gotta cut the head off the snake for the rest to die.
Because the rest of y'all
The rest, that's bullshit.
Whatever.
Future, Metro, Ross.
Metro, shut up and make some jump, nigga.
Exactly. The rest of y'all can just, yeah.
Goodbye.
I mean, to take on the final boss, this nigga's on demon time.
Oh yeah, and I'm here for it. Talk your shit, Drake.
For sure. But no, you can take us out. I said everything already, but if there's any last words you want to say.
All right, y'all. That was our part.
This is bad.
And until next time.
Oh, we gotta tap into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
this
see
ain't
y'all
the
in a minute.
last diss we gonna react
We see
to.
y'all in a minute.